We are the Circle of Engard.
Prepare for a reckoning.
Beware the wild circle also on water.
Ah, and the footfalls of another wayfarer grace our ears. I'm delighted. I don't suppose you're traveling through Galette, are you? If so, I would not look too hard for anyone. There is not much left to find. Yes, we are pilgrims of a sort. Missionaries might be a more appropriate label. We serve our God and follow his will. It was quite a miracle. A number of my order, all drawn by common faith, came to the village, and we showed them salvation. There was fire and blood and screaming, yes, much screaming, but all for the glory of the great Balin. Praise be to him. We liberated them, man and woman, Alfar and human. We have delivered them to Balin, to his paradise. In exchange, our coven will welcome the slumbering Titan, Balin's beloved servitor, into these lands. But would he not? For right now, we will show you paradise.
You're the one Colm found slaying the Testament? I'm impressed. Well, I'm not here for the Testament. I'm here for gold. And I've got work for two.
So, you made it to our camp. After seeing how you handled yourself against the Testament, I was hoping you might. Those of us in camp trust each other, but aid is not as forthcoming. I will be blunt. The Testament has taken something from me, and I want to recover it, intact. But I cannot do it alone. I was born in Rathir, and trained in the arts of magic at a young age. But when my brother Giran demonstrated greater ability than I, it was he who became my parents' focus. I was left to learn on my own. He is my twin brother. We spent our childhood together. Because of his command of magic, he was selected to join the Scholia Arcana. After that, he surrounded himself in studies. He changed. All this talk of magic and control. The marches are a main avenue from Erethel into Datir, but many choose not to walk the road in these dark times. My brother Giran, they did not take him per se, so much as seduce him. He was a promising adept of the Scholia Arcana, and then one day he vanished. When I heard of the Testament's involvement, I feared the worst. I managed to track him here to Galette. Then I discovered just how large the presence of the Testament was in these marches. He would not have. Giran, he was always alone, always with his studies. He was wise, so very wise. There is no chance that he joined the cult willingly. They must have coerced him. Then again, his last letters to me were... No, nothing. Never mind. Excellent. I have resources at my disposal for a reward if we are successful. I have reason to believe that he is hiding in the ruins that run beneath the marches, this tomb of Feragnos. I will meet you there. Hopefully, this cult has not sunk its claws too deeply into Giran's mind. The tomb of Feragnos is an underground... I fear the Testament's presence will be strong in there. They seem drawn to the tomb. The mercenary. He has seen combat, I am certain, but for his kind, justice is always for sale. There is a bedroll over there if you need to rest up. It's not the best, but it's what I can offer. It is a large and ancient Irathi ruin, somehow connected to the complex at the end of the canyon. Legends say it winds and twists beneath the marches like a labyrinth. Many who entered never returned.
Still around? I need some help, and there's coin in it for you if you volunteer. I was a war-sworn hireling once. Was passed over for promotion one too many times. On my last job, I found a map to a treasure beneath Galette. A friend, Tears, and I gathered a crew to claim it. We found the town in ruins, but were undeterred. We would get what we came for. Then Tears slipped something into my drink, and the crew left without me. Now I want to beat them to the treasure, and I could use your support. They wanted to cut me out. That's the only reason I can think of. I'll show those bastards. Why, you... Fine. Even a tenth of this treasure will be enough to make us rich. Now, can we go? Good. We split the map among the crew, but I know the treasure lies in Galette Caverns. Now, let's move. It's in a cave near the ruins of the town, the Galette Tunnels. I'll meet you. The Alfar? He seems... wormy. Decent enough, though. And can't deny that magic's useful to have in a fight against these bastards. I served as a hireling in the Warsworn once, but as my friends made rank, I was passed over too many times. And so I left. I live by my own oaths now. There were 4 in the crew, including myself. My good friend Tears had the idea. He found the map as well. The other 2 were a pair of mercenaries, an Almain named Alsers and a Varane named Bertzer. They seemed trustworthy enough. I'd been through here a few years back, on my Warsworn training. It was as nice a place as you'd like to find in Datir, but there was always something sinister about those ruins in the canyon's end. I suppose we know why now. A dark place, that. I heard about it during my time in the Warsworn. It's meant to keep that thing in. Would avoid it if I could.
The demons defile the land. The burnt skin of the world glows red with suffering. It is the deep gloam, and a pallor of death settles on the people of Amalur. Fires rage across the wastes. The only sound is whispered laughter. As the embers cool and a wind blows across the desert, life once more erupts from the husk of the earth. And the struggle begins. Formed as beams of light amidst darkness. We saw it. The eternal clash between the structures of order and shadows of chaos. Slowly, despite their struggles, the war gave way to the grass and the sway of trees in the breeze. The land was cursed by the plague brought on by the Niskaru, but life gives way to death, as death will birth new life.
We've got to get to the treasure before those traitorous oafs beat us to it. Let's get... We're here. Something is wrong. Let's clear out these kobolds first. It's in these tunnels, but something happened here. It looks like we've got to deal with these kobolds before anything else. was former warsworn like me. A rabble of beasts would be no trouble for him. And these other bodies look like they've seen action. They must be of the Testament, which means they encountered Tears, and they fought it out. We better see if Tears made it out alive. I don't know for sure. It's locked tight. We'll have to find the bodies of Alces and Bertza to unlock it. We'd better start looking. If you see a body that looks like one of my crew, give me a shout and I'll come over. I don't know. We'll just have to search them. If you see a body that you think might have belonged to my group, point it out and I'll try to identify it. Can't believe they're actually dead. It looks like they made a stand against the Testament. This is a stranger's... This isn't Ulcers, Bertza, or Tears. Another one of those Testament bastards by all counts. Bertza. She was just a mercenary looking for easy gold. Didn't know the job would end like this. But here's our combination anyway. I don't know them. Probably... It's Alces. I didn't know him well, but he didn't deserve to die like this. Looks like he has his part of the combination still. Let's get that door open. If Tears is on the other side, then we have to make sure we have all the parts of the combination. Alce's was southwest-west, Bertza's was southeast-north, and mine was northeast. If we put those parts in the right order, it should open the door. It's Tears. We're already too late. I don't know. Tears never ran from a fight in his life. It's almost like he locked himself in here on purpose. Why? If he knew he was dead, why go through the trouble of hiding in here? Unless to keep the Testament from getting the treasure. Wait, did you hear that? The Testament's come. settled. My crew got the door open, the Testament came in, tried to take the ring, and ushered everyone into paradise. Damn fools. We only came here for the money. It's all we wanted. Yet Tyrs kept the ring from them. He thought it was more important than his life. Why? The Testament's done enough. I'll make sure they never repeat what they did here. Take the ring. I no longer want it. I'll see you at camp. You've got my thanks for helping me in the Galette tunnels, but it looks like we haven't seen the last of the Testament.
Yes? What do you need? Have you found Gerard? He must be in here somewhere. The testament is drawn to this place.
So you're the one my brother dragged here. Why? Did he tell you to save me from the Testament's influence? You are both fools. I joined of my own volition. Do you need proof? Look to the bodies at your feet. You gaze upon my work. Because they offered me what no one else could. A chance to grow. To do what has never been done. I always wanted control, and the Testament will supply me with all the subjects I require. You are correct. I am better than the rest of the Testament. Being a servant of Balin has made me more powerful than ever.
I did not think Giran's resolve could fall so fast. You heard what he said. Ferragnus, waking? There is more to the Testament's presence here. In Giran's name, we must find what they want. It is good to see someone in the marches who has not fallen to Balin worship. Many tidings to you.
So you're the Dreg Colm found gutting the Testament. Good for him, I say. Looks like you can do some damage. Name's Eighth. Black Eighth to some. If you're half as skilled as Colm says, then I'd like to make an arrangement with you. The Testament has swept through the Feylands like wildfire. A few years back, they came to my farm, salted the earth, left not a stone standing. They tore my husband to pieces in front of me. Their mistake was to let me live. I have a chance to make them suffer, and my plan takes two. I don't rightly know, Dreg. Why don't you go ask them? Sorry. The Testament, they believe death to be salvation for all. But though they killed my family, they let me live. The bastards thought I would join their cult. Good, but we're not just going to hunt them down. We'll poison a few, and then dump the bodies into the Testament's water supply. When those bastards start choking on their own water, they'll regret letting me live. Their water flows from a cistern nearby. We'll need to go through the tomb of Aragnos to reach it. I'll meet you in the ruins. We need to get to the Testament's cistern. It's their only water supply in the marches, but I want to poison it with the bodies of their dead. We poison any Testament we see and knock their bodies into the cistern. 8th Dunbert is dead. She was killed 2 years ago when the Testament burned her farm to nothing. I'm now the fury and vengeance of all the Testament's victims, and I have come to collect. He's quiet, probably knows all his letters by the looks of him, more at home in a library than these ruins. He's earnest enough, but who knows whether he can hold his own in a fight? A cowardly man. A few battles don't make a warrior. He may find something to fight for, then again, he might not. Was a nice place to be once, before the Testament decided to move in. I'm not much on history, but from what I've seen, that ruin sprawls under the whole canyon. If you see a place you can't get to over land, odds are the tomb will get you to it. I want to poison a few of these Testament bastards, and when they're inside, start to burn. I want to poison a few of these Testament bastards and dump their bodies into the cistern. That'll corrupt the cult's water supply. When they're inside, start to burn. When they see the corpses of their brethren tainting the water, I want them to remember the life they took from me. Okay, now that we're in the tomb, we have to make our way to the cistern. Never quite knew much about this Feragnos or why it was tuned here. If the Testament want it, it can't be good. Then it's finished. In a few hours, those bastards will know what we did here. That's it then. 2 years of planning, of tracking, finished. I didn't know what would happen, but I don't feel anything. I've killed how many of the Testament, and I feel nothing at all. You're right. I didn't murder them so that they could find salvation. I only wanted justice. I didn't know what the Testament was up to when I first came, but I found these on one of the ones I killed. I don't know much about this Niskaru Feragnos, but the Testament is interested in him. From now on, I'll keep 2 eyes on their doings. Took you long enough. Looks like you've figured it out. These Testament worms are trying to summon an Iskaru Lord, Feragnos, to burn Detir to cinders. You're damn right we won't, Dreg, but it won't be easy. From the sound of things, they've already summoned that damn thing. Though it's an Iskaru, it's young. It can still be killed. You coming? We hit it until it can't get up, and then hit it some more. A technique I've mastered. This isn't a fight for any one person, Dreg. We go in there together, even if we aren't all coming out. We hit it until it can't get up. Smartest thing you've said all day. From what I've seen of the Testament, they're in the Arathi complex in the canyon's end. Odds are that's where old Death and Flames can be found. Which means we've got to go into the tomb of Feragnos one last time. This isn't really a good time, Dre. We go to the bastard's tomb. The only...
Time runs short. Let us speak quickly. I would be lying if I said her rage did not frighten me. I heard the Testament left her alive to suffer with deep wounds of grief. I think they will regret their decision. It appears he is incubating in the Arathi complex at the end of the canyon. We need to make it through the tomb of Feragnos to get there.
Now is not a good time. But what do you need? The Olmain? She's fair to look at, to be sure. But I'd wager it's safer to take a greatsword into your bed than her. It's in the Arathi complex in the end of the...
Curse it all. The testament was cleverer. From the look of things, this door will only open if someone is standing on the switch back there. We don't have time to break down the door. Someone is going to have to stay behind to keep this open. We do not have the leisure to ponder the...
Someone's got to stay here and hold the door open, Dreg. But their chances of living through that aren't good. You've got to make up your mind. Want me staying behind? Better hurry, Dreg. Time...
You need to pick one of us to stay behind. We don't have the time to linger. We need to get to Faragnos. It's not easy leaving someone behind, but it's a decision that has to be made.
Someone's got to... You've got to make up your mind. Think about it, Dreg. Which of us has the best shot of taking down that monster? You have to keep going. Better hurry.
You need to pick one of us to stay behind. Do you think anyone here except you has a shot of taking that beast down? Not a chance. You're facing Faragnos. We need to...
There is not much time. We need... Well, are you asking me to do it? Unwise. We all have some experience in combat, but you have the most by far. You have... We do...
You need to pick one of us to stay behind. Then this is goodbye. I'll hold the door for as long as I can. You need to get going. Take it down.
This isn't really a good time, Dreg.
Time runs short. It is... We finally managed to defeat it. The beast is finally dead. Detir is saved. The world will know what happened here. Even if it takes me months or years, I will write the history of Feragnos and our part in it. I will remain here for the time being, for research. Your tale, our tale, will be told one day, I swear it. In time, this place may rebuild, but we must keep it stable for that to happen.
Taking another stroll through the marches, are we? Enjoy the relative peace now that we've got it. It's calmed down somewhat, but that tomb of Feragnos is a beacon to the Testament. Don't know if there will ever be true peace. Still plenty of Testament out there, Dreg, but I bet they're burning.
Looking to buy? Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean buy. Would you care to buy something? come again.
There was one. It would stare from the darkness and smile. It waited there with minions by its side. It was a demon thing, basking in eternal chaos, roaring beside the cries of its victims. The ones who came before faced and vanquished it. They saved the children of dust from a writhing torment.
Do you not see? Do you not see? The hells have come for you and I. Do not sleep. Do not run. Bury yourself. Dig into the earth. Cover yourself with dirt. Cover yourself. Dig beneath the worms, beneath the sand, or the fires consume you. They call the demon back to wreak the havoc of ancient doom. It comes! Dig! Magnus, come to us! As I free my blood, we free you from your prison. Taste of this and drink, and tear apart your chains. We call you, O Fragnos. We summon you. We invoke your presence. We break the prison bones. We break the walls.